What are you doing to break the generational curses in your bloodline? What are you doing? Are you going to the job that you hate every day, that you've been working at for the last 20, 30 years, working a regular 9 to 5, that you saw your parents doing the same exact thing and you saw your grandparents doing the same exact thing? Guess what? That is not breaking the curse. That is continuing the cycle. When someone in your family decides to be the curse breaker, they are usually thinking outside the box. They aren't thinking like the parents thought. They're not thinking like the grandparents thought. Their actions are totally different from the parents, from the grandparents, from the aunts, from the uncles. Every thought and every action is totally different. They're thinking outside the box. When you decide to take that next step and think outside the box and be the curse breaker in your family, make sure that you surround yourself with people that think like you do. You don't want to surround yourself with people that think negatively. You don't want to surround yourself with people that are doubters. You don't want to surround yourself with people that aren't going to encourage you or uplift you or motivate you in any kind of way. Sometimes that means not only changing the people that surround you, but changing your surroundings. Sometimes not only does it mean changing your surroundings, it can also mean changing the food that you put inside your body, consuming the foods that you eat. You are what you eat. If you're eating junk food, change it. You want to eat things that nourish your body, things that help provide protein and nutrient, not junk. You want your mind, you want to be able to think. You want to be able to think with clarity and process certain things. Sometimes it takes getting outside in the sun, even if it's 100 degrees. Different things like that, changing your mindset. If you want to be the curse breaker in your family, it takes not only you doing certain things within your mindset, it's a lifestyle change. It takes changing your mind, changing the people you're around, changing the food that you eat, changing your environment, sometimes changing your friends, the way that you think. It's an entire lifestyle change. But in the end, it is worth it. Knowing that you are leaving a legacy to your children, to your grandchildren, that is completely different from the legacy that your parents and your grandparents, especially your great grandparents, left for you. Something that will last generations, something that is completely different, something that your great grandparents never would have thought of, couldn't even comprehend during the time that they grew up. Please keep in mind that being the curse breaker is not easy. The enemy will come at you from every angle to stop you from being successful and stop you from doing what you were put on this earth to do. It is not easy at all. Not only does it take action, physical action, but it also takes a lot of prayer, which is why you have to surround yourself with certain people, and you have to surround yourself with people that pray and pray and pray and think the way that you do. Doing it alone is not easy at all. You need people that pray around you. You need God in your life. Why is it so difficult? It is so difficult because you are talking about evicting something that has been in your family life for eternity. It's been in your family life since the beginning of your family lineage. And you're talking about evicting this thing from its home, your family. That's not an easy task to do. I realized that I was the curse breaker in my family when I went through everything that I went through, and I put all of that information in my book, Broken Wing. And you can find Broken Wing on my website, moniquenali.com. And this chronicles everything that I went through, from my divorce to my cancer diagnosis, how I came over that, got through that, and how I was able to break all of the soul ties that I had at that time. But that is when I realized that I was the curse breaker in my family. And I know that there are other women out there that are in similar situations, and they're realizing that they are the curse breakers in their family as well, but probably don't know how to go about breaking those curses, how to start, um, who to contact, or even the first prayer to get started when it comes to that. So if you want to be the curse breaker, or you realize, okay, maybe I'm going through all of this because I am the curse breaker, or I want to be the curse breaker in my family, then by all means, talk to God. Go ahead and, speak to the Holy Spirit and ask Him, Is that, in fact, why you're going through what you're going through? Because you are the curse breaker, because you're meant to get a word out there. Not only are you meant to get a word out there, but also because you are meant to lead your family in a different direction from what they were previously, the direction they were previously going. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe.